All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV. Sorry, had a little bit of a equipment malfunction here at Mooreland, but Bearcats on top of the Lady Cats so far here early in the first quarter, as the Lady Cats down 4-2. Now Mooreland's on a fast break after a missed three-pointer by Hamer. Now Clem working on Briggs. They pass it out. Shooter. She shoots a three, no good. Ball's on the floor. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lady Bearcats. As they're going to pass it in from the baseline. They get it in, stolen away by Briggs. Briggs running right side, gets it back left. She's going to take a mid-range jumper. Up, no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Nichols. Nichols goes back up, and she's going to tie the ball game 4-4. Here early in the ball game, Bearcats off to a fast break. They go up, no good. Rebounded by the Bearcats, and they get it out to number 5. Not sure who that is at the midcourt, but she gets it to number 2, and number 2 runs right side. Now number 2 gonna set up the offense, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Hands it off to 12. Gets it to number 20, back to 12. And Hamer gonna get the rebound, and she's headed back the other way for the Lady Cats. She gets it across half court. She dribbles inside. She gets a tip. Back out to Nichols, out to Briggs, back to Nichols. Nichols drives in. Gets it to Chain. Now Chain back to Briggs. Briggs turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bearcats, and she's headed back the other way. As Clem working inside. Gets it inside to number 4, Alears, and Alears going to make the layup. As Briggs gets it in to Hamer, and now Hamer gets it across half court for the Lady Cats. She dribbles inside, gets it back out to Briggs. Now Briggs to Nichols. Nichols working, gets it to Hamer. Hamer passes out the Chain. She's going to take a three. Long, tipped out of bounds by Griffin. And Bearcats going to get another transition layup, as they're going to take an 8-4 lead here with 1:22 left here in the first quarter. As Briggs works left side, gets it to Nichols, and now Nichols out to Hamer. Thought about the three. She drives in. She's going to lose it, and it's stolen by Clem, and Clem taking it back the other way. She's going to dribble it back out. She gets it to number 2, who is not on the roster. And now Nichols is headed back the other way. Gets it to Hamer. Now Hamer drives in, tries to get it out, stolen away again. And pass a little too far ahead for Clem, but she saves it, and it's back to the Bearcats. And now they get it to number 5. Number 5, wide open lane all the way down the middle, missed layup. Number 12 gets the rebound. She's blocked by Chain. Now Griffin gets it to Nichols. 25 seconds left here in the first quarter, and the Lady Cats down 8-4. As Hamer gets it to Briggs, right side. Now Briggs, bottom of the logo. She's going to wait to take the last shot of the first quarter here for the Lady Cats. As Griffin comes up for the screen, and Briggs, three-pointers up and in, rattled in. And Chain Feed and Seed, want to thank them for sponsoring Wildcat TV. They're the three-point sponsor this year for the girls. As that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Going to take a short break here, and I'll be right back with you. Welcome back to Wildcat TV. Start of the second quarter here, and the Lady Cats going to start with the ball. I got a guest with me here helping me commentate tonight, and Miss Janet Sinclair, the new Wildcat TV teacher. I want to welcome her in, as she's done great so far here in her first year. As that's a Bailey Chain three-pointer there.
Yeah, the Bearcats are going to take the ball down the court. They're going to press it really quick. Number 12 has the ball at the top of the key, and she passed it to number 2. And the Wildcats are putting a lot of pressure on them. Oh, they're looking to pass it inside to number 4, and Briggs stopped her down low. Pass it into number 4, and it looks like she's going to walk. That's a good break for the Lady Cats.
Briggs going to pass it in on the baseline. Gets it into Hamer. Now Hamer headed down the floor.
It looks like
as she gets it across half court. She gets it to Nichols. Nichols hands it off to Hamer. Hamer going to bring it back out. She gets it to Nichols. Now Nichols working left side. Gets it back to Hamer. Hamer, top of the key. Drives right side. Gets it to Chain. Chain's going to let another 3 go. Too long. Clem with the rebound.
The Lady Cats are pushing it down the court on the right side. They're going to dribble it back out. There was nothing there for them. They kicked it to the top of the key to number 5. She looks, oh, she's going to drive in, but no, decides it wasn't for her. She kicked it back out to 2, and she drove in, drawing a foul from Lily Nichols. How many is that on her? Is that her first?
I think that's just her first, yeah.
Yeah, we don't need her in foul trouble. She's one of our tall girls on the inside. Number 2 is going to take her first shot, and it's no good. And who is that going in? It looks like who came in? Did you see that, Hayden?
Who came in?
Yeah.
Number 12?
No, I think 45. Paige Coons. It said Paige Coons checked in.
Oh, for the Lady Cats.
Yeah,
okay,
Lady
my
Cats.
bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Paige Coons, yep, checked in for, I
Bailey
believe,
Chain.
I'm not sure who she chose. Oh, Chain.
Yeah, yep, Chain. Yep. And Bearcats have the ball. They pass it in down low, and Whitney, you need to stay down on the ground. Sorry, I will try not to coach from the bleachers. It's a bad habit I have.
Hamer gets it into Briggs. Now Briggs brings it down left side. She's working fast. She gets it across half court. Gets a screen from Coons. Briggs going to take the deep 3. It's up off the back of the rim, but rebounded by Nichols. But they're going to call a foul here on Nichols. Going to get it over the back, I believe. So that's going to be her second foul of the ball game. Second team foul here in the second quarter. Couple Lady Cats already with a couple fouls.
Yep. And it looks like the Bearcats are having to run a press breaker. The pressure from the Wildcats is a lot for them, but it looks like the Bearcats are handling it pretty well. Oh, and number 4, it goes
double dribble here. It's going to go back to the Lady Cats. As Briggs going to get it into Hamer, it looks like.
With 5:57 left in the game, Mooreland 8, Sealand 10.
As Hamer gets it across half court, right side. She's going to take a 3. It's up. No good.
Bearcats get the rebound, and they're pushing it down the court. And number 5 goes in for the shot, and it's no good. Looking to draw a foul.
Stolen away by Nichols. Now Nichols gets it to Hamer, left side. Hamer gets it over to Griffin. Her 3's up, and it's in for the Combs Feed and Seed 3 ball, and the Lady Cats finally get a kind of lead here as they're up 5, 13-8. Going to take a short break. I'll be right back with you.
All right, Bearcats are taking it out on ceilings into the court. And they get it half court to number 20. She's taking it to the hole. And it looks like the Wildcats had pretty good defense on it. And they didn't let the Bearcats score. Good job, ladies.
Briggs going to get it into Hamer. Now Hamer going to bring it up right side. She gets it across half court. And she drives in. She's going to go up for the layup. No good, but she's going to have 2 free throws coming here. We'll see who the foul's on. I think they called that on number 5.
That was kind of a tick-tacky little foul, but we'll take it.
Who's number 5 on Mooreland? They got 2 fouls here.
Number 5 on
so
Mooreland
far.
is Kinsley Blackard.
Okay, that's who they called the foul on there on Hamer, and Hamer makes the first free throw.
Yeah, that Blackard is a senior for the Lady Bearcats. 21 got the rebound for the Bearcats as Miss Hamer missed her second shot. And the Bearcats were bringing it hard and fast down the court, and the Lady Cats made them turn it over.
Now Briggs gets it into Hamer. Hamer working left side. She gets it across half court. She gets a screen from Briggs. Now she drives in right. Goes up for the layup, in and out, and rebounded by the Lady Bearcats.
Bearcats are pushing it up the left side of the court. They look to the middle, but that was a no-go. They kick it around to the right side on the wing. Number 20 drives in, attempts a jump shot, and it was no good.
And Griffin with the rebound, gets it to Hamer. Now Hamer gets it ahead to Nichols. Nichols driving layup up and in. Good pass there by Hamer.
The Bearcats kicked it out fast, but to no avail. The Wildcats stole it from them.
Now Nichols' 3 is up, no good. Bounced around into the Lady Bearcats' hands.
Number 5 for the Bearcats stole it, tried to get it quick down the court, and the Lady Cats stopped him. Number 5's got it at the top of the key, dribbling around. She handed it off to number 12 at the top of the key. Number 12's got her at the left side wing. She's dribbling up to the top, and she passed it over to number 2. They've got a 4 up top. Looks like they're going to dribble it around, trying to take it in and kick it back out. The Lady Cats have them stopped. There's nothing open. They're going to do a dribble handoff. Oh, kicked it over to number 2. She's going to look for a 3, not open. Number 2, or 20, kicked it to number 12 on the baseline. Passing it up to the top. Number 5's going to drive in, hand it off to number 2. Oh, they looked at number 5, who was open down low. No go. The number 21 from Mooreland went in, got a good rebound. Here they set it up again with a 4 high. Oh, backdoor cut by number 12. Made a good move down low, and she missed her shot.
Griffin with the rebound, gets it to Nichols, now to Hamer. Now Hamer going to bring it across half court to Lady Cat. She's top of the key. She's just going to pull up, take a 3-pointer, no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Cat. So it'll go back to Mooreland with 2:58 left here in the second quarter. The Lady Cats got a 16-8 lead.
It looks like we're getting good shots. They're just not falling. Hopefully we'll get
Number
hot.
34, Kimber Manuel, going to check in the ball game for the Lady Cats.
Number 5 from Mooreland's dribbling it down the court up the middle. Good pressure by Lily Nichols. Number 2 drove in the middle and
Stolen away by Manuel, and now Nichols headed back the other way. She gets it across half court. She gets it to Griffin. Now Griffin drives in, and she's going to walk, and it'll go back to Mooreland here.
You know, for Nichols' size, she can really handle the ball.
Yeah, Nichols, the tallest girl here on this team, listed at 6'1", but she may be even taller than that.
I kind of think she is. All I know is I have to look up at her a whole lot, but I'm short, so I look up at a whole lot of people.
Number 15, Bailey Chang, going to check back in the ball game for Griffin.
Oh,
As it's stolen away by Hamer.
Oh, why didn't she go up with that?
Now Hamer gets it back out, now to Briggs. Briggs drives in. Little floater up and no good. Rebounded by Briggs, and Briggs can't go back up.
That looked like a push.
And she gets it back to Hamer. Now Hamer drives in, wide open pull-up, up and in for Hamer. Good take there by Hamer, and makes the score 18-8. 10-point lead here for the Lady Cats as Chain gets the steal, gets it to Hamer. Now Hamer going to get fouled here by number 5. I can't remember who you said that was.
Number 5 is Kinsley Blackard, the
That's
senior.
her 3rd foul of the ball game here.
That is great for Sealing. She is a good little ball handler, and she's scrappy. So if we can get her set down for a little bit, we'll take it.
Briggs gets it to Hamer. Now Hamer working left side. Works it back right. Now Briggs up, no good. Rebounded by Chain, though. Now Hamer goes all the way in. Layup up and no good. And now it's headed back the other way.
Bearcats are taking it down the court, trying to beat that press. Number 5's got it at the top of the key, directing traffic. They setting a ball screen, 21 setting a ball screen, and they are going to call a foul on 21. They're saying she wasn't set. Yep, an illegal screen. We don't get to shoot free throws for that, but we'll take that foul on her.
As Hamer gets it into Briggs. Now Briggs, right side, gets it across half court. She drives in, gets it out to Hamer. Hamer's 3's up. No good, short, and Chain going to step out of bounds when she tries to save it, but good effort.
Yep, that was a good hustling move.
1:24 left here in the second quarter. The Lady Cats got a 10-point lead, 18-8.
The Bearcats are looking to beat this press again. Good pressure by Sealing, making it hard to bring the ball down the court. Number 20 seems like she's got it broken in the middle of the court. Oh, dead ball. She passed it into 21 in the center of the lane. She goes up for a shot, and it looks like she's been fouled by number 34, Ms. Kimber Manuel. Is that her first foul?
Yep, that's her first.
Her first foul. Well, darn it. 21, Alyssa Eilers is going up for her first free throw, and she misses it off the back of the rim. She's going up for her second right now. We need to block out. 1:14 left in this half. And that one falls for Mooreland. The score is 9-18, and
got a timeout on the floor here by the Lady Bearcats. We're going to keep it here and thank some wonderful sponsors for sponsoring Wildcat TV this year. So we got Sealing Auto Supply, I Told You So, Clayton Propane, Gore's Travel Plaza, Sealing State Bank, Gore Nitrogen, Shade Seed Company, Sealing Auto Supply, Hutchinson Ford, Allegiant Land Services, Community State Bank of Canton, Sealing Branch, Great Plains Bank, First Christian Church of Sealing, Western Oklahoma Tire and Service, Texoma Medical Service, Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, Hedges Ag, Western Drug, M&D Enterprises, Combs Feed and Seed, and Allen Ellis Construction, and Sealing State Bank. And they're the lineup sponsor. Didn't get to do the lineup as we had a little bit of a technical difficulty here, but want to thank Sealing State Bank for sponsoring Wildcat TV and being the lineup sponsor.
Yeah, we need to definitely mention them.
As Nichols inside, gets it back out to Hamer. Now Hamer drives in. Layup, up and no good. They're going to get a blocking foul here on number 21. That's going to be her second foul of the ball game. And Hamer's headed back to the free throw line.
21 is just a freshman for the Bearcats. She's going to have a bright future. She's tall, and she's a pretty good player.
Hamer's first free throw, up and good. As, of course, your Lady Cats still coached by Brady Hamer, Brian Gore, and Claire Shuck.
It looks like
they've done a great job here as they've won 7 state championships here at Sealing.
Hamer's second shot was up and good. That gives her 4 points for the night. Bearcats have the ball in the center of the court, dribbling up. A double ball screen was set. Nothing came of it, but she kicked the ball out to number 2 to the top of the key. She's dribbling it up to the top. There's another double ball screen that's happening there. Nothing came of that either. It's back to the top of the key to number 5. Here we go. We'll try that ball screen again. See if it worked that time, and didn't work either. Now number 2's got it at the top of the key. She passed it to number 20 on the wing. 20 took a 3, and it was no good.
Now Chain gets the rebound, gets it to Hamer, and now the Lady Cats going to hold for the last shot of the half with a 20-9 lead over the Lady Bearcats. As Hamer drives right side, layup up and no good, rebounded by Clem, and it's up to number 2 of the Lady Bearcats. Her layup is up and in, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Lady Cats up 22-11, and we're going to take a short break here at halftime, and we'll be right back with you.
Okay, Coach Manuel, let's talk about this past weekend. Wasn't
Since 2001, Gore Nitrogen has focused on customer satisfaction by providing quality, cost-efficient operations with reliable results. Gore Nitrogen Pumping Service specializes in nitrogen pumping services as well as fracturing services, offering a wide variety of nitrogen, stimulation, and fracturing services. From the complex, high-rate, high-pressure foam frac work and multiple-stage well cleanouts to well-maintained, high-pressure pumping and blending equipment, Gore Nitrogen has the right people and equipment for the job. Primarily serving the mid-continental area, Gore Nitrogen strives to safely and proficiently deliver high-quality work with emphasis on service to customers, innovation, and professionalism. Visit gorend2.com for more information.
Hedges Ag Service has been proudly serving the Sealing area for over 70 years. We offer a wide variety of farm, ranch, home, garden, and hunting supplies. Our services include chemical and fertilizer application, lawn spraying, seed cleaning, and custom feeds. Go Wildcats!
A bank that's invested in the community. Community State Bank Sealing Branch is family-owned and operated with abundant business history in Northwest Oklahoma. Our mission is to be a full-service financial institution specializing in personal service and attention to detail in meeting the needs of our customers in our rural areas. Located at 511 North Main in Sealing, visit the friendly staff and ask about current rates and specials. Community State Bank Sealing Branch, member FDIC.
You know you can rely on Ford to make reliable and capable vehicles. We also want you to know that you can trust the Hutchison Ford sales team to meet all of your automotive needs. Located in St. James, Missouri, Hutchison Ford was the 2022 Ford Dealer of the Year, with a full lot of new and pre-owned vehicles that can be delivered to your home today. Check out the vehicle locator tool on our website at hutchisonford.com.
This is my Mimi and Poppy, and they own Hutchison Ford in St. James, Missouri.
Gorse Travel Plaza, more than your average gas station. They have everything you need to help you reach your destination. Take a break in the Trucker's Lounge or visit our C-store for fuel and snacks. Or you can order fine cuisine and coffee from Delicioso.
And hey, before you leave, stop by our Sonic on your way out for a refreshing drink. We'll see you soon at Gorse Travel Plaza, located at 1093 Highway 270 in Sealing, Oklahoma.
Since 2001, Gore Nitrogen has focused on customer satisfaction by providing quality, cost-efficient operations with reliable results. Gore Nitrogen Pumping Service specializes in nitrogen pumping services as well as fracturing services, offering a wide variety of nitrogen, stimulation, and fracturing services. From the complex, high-rate, high-pressure foam frac work and multiple stage well cleanouts to well-maintained, high-pressure pumping and blending equipment, Gore Nitrogen has the right people and equipment for the job. Primarily serving the mid-continental area, Gore Nitrogen strives to safely and proficiently deliver high-quality work with emphasis on service to customers, innovation, and professionalism. Visit gorend2.com for more information.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Second half action. Lady Bearcats start with the ball. And it's going to be turned over. It'll be Lady Cat ball as Briggs gets it into Hamer. Hamer right side, works left, gets it to Briggs. Briggs drives in, gets it to Griffin. Now back up top to Hamer. Now Hamer drives in, layup too strong, tipped around and rebounded by Clem.
Clem is taking it down, driving all the way in, goes up for a layup, and she makes it for 2 points.
Nichols gets it into Briggs. Now Briggs left side gets it to Griffin, too high. It'll be a turnover.
All right, number 20 is going to take it out at the baseline as the Lady Cats are putting on a press. they've got a different press breaker going on. Number 2's dribbling the ball down the court. It looks like the Lady Cats are going to press. They're having a little bit of trouble, but they make a good long pass to get it to the half line, and number 5 picks it up at the top of the key. She's going to pass it out to number 2 on the baseline. Number 2 passes it to 12 and gets it to 5 at the top of the key again. Trying to break this defense with some dribbling. The Lady Cats are putting good pressure on Mooreland, giving a little bit of a struggle.
Now
Lindley Nichols gets a good rebound.
Now she gets it across half court, gets it to Briggs. Now Briggs comes out for the 3. 3's up, no good, short.
Number 20 gets the ball out of the rebound, gets it down the court to number 2 for her to drive in. She takes a layup, and she is fouled. She's going to go to the line. She's fouled by, who fouled her? I didn't see.
I think they got Hamer. They did. It's going to be her second foul of the ball game.
And we still don't know number 2's name, do we? We need to find that out. But number 2's going to go to the line for 2 shots, and she missed her first one. She's got 6 points for the night. Her second shot's up, and it's good. The score is 14. Lady Cats are 20. Number 2's got 7 points.
Gonna get it across half court. It's gonna be a timeout here by Hamer. Gonna take this one with him. I'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV as Briggs gets it into Hamer. Now Hamer hands it off to Briggs, and now to Nichols. Now Nichols back to Hamer. Now Hamer gets it to Griffin. Now Griffin back to Nichols, and now Nichols drives in, gets it to Hamer. Hamer cuts it back, gets it back to Nichols, and now Nichols drives in, gets it to Hamer. Her 3's up, no good. It's going to be out of bounds off the Lady Cats. And it's going to go back to Mooreland.
Mooreland is going to take it out. Looks like they are struggling to get it in, and Hamer knocks it out of bounds. That was some good defense by the Lady Cats, making Mooreland having to work hard to get the ball in. Oh, long pass down the court. It was stolen away
by Coons. Now Griffin gets it to Hamer. She's going to shoot another 3. That one's too long. Rebounded by Briggs. Now Briggs goes up. Strong layup up and in for Briggs.
Mooreland's going to take it out, running the baseline. Oh, she can't find anybody open. She passes it in.
Throws it away again to, nope, it's stolen back by Mooreland. Now it's on the ground. Clem picks it up.
Clem's driving hard in there. She makes a pass to number 4 under the basket, and I think they're going to call a foul. I think was it on Lindley?
Yeah, I think they're going to call Nichols here on the foul, and Bearcats will inbound from the baseline.
Oh, it wasn't a shooting foul?
Nope.
That's going to be Lindley's 3rd foul for the night.
And Manuel and Chain checking the ball game for Coons and Nichols.
Bearcats are trying to get it in under the basket, but they struggle, but they got it into number 5 on the baseline. Number 5 kicked it to the top of the key to number 2. Now number 20 has got it at the top of the key, and she's driving in. She dishes it to number 4 down below, and she misses it.
And Briggs with the rebound gets it to Hamer. Now Hamer ahead to Griffin. It's going to be out of bounds off the Bearcats.
That was
so
some
the
hustle.
Lady Cats will inbound from the baseline. Looks like Hamer is going to inbound. Hamer needs to get it in. Gets it to Briggs. Back to Hamer in the corner. Now Hamer going to take it top of the key. Spin moves back inside. Layup up and in off the top of the glass.
Number 20 for the Bearcats is taking it out.
And it's going to be thrown away, so it's going to stay with the Lady Cats here on the baseline.
That pressure is finally starting to get to the Lady Bearcats. Ceiling's been working hard all night, and they've been handling it well, but it seems like they're starting to kind of get a little frustrated.
And the Lady Cats take a 10-point lead once again, 24-14 in the third quarter, 5:06 left. Just a 30-second timeout. I'll just keep it here. And thanks some sponsors. As we got Ceiling Auto Supply, I told you so. Clayton Propane, Gore's Travel Plaza, Ceiling State Bank, Gore Nitrogen, Chain Seed Company, Ceiling Auto Supply, Hutchison Ford, Allegiant Land Services, Community State Bank of Canton, Ceiling Branch, Great Plains Bank, Ceiling First Christian Church of Ceiling, Western Oklahoma Tire and Service, Texoma Medical Service, Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, Hedges Ag, Western Drug, M&D Enterprises, Ceiling State Bank, Chain Feed and Seed, Ellen Ellis Construction, Combs Feed and Seed, and they're going to call a double dribble.
No, did they call it? I thought they called a foul against Mooreland. No,
oh,
absolutely
no, they got a
not.
foul. They got a foul against Manuel.
Manuel on the screen. So Mooreland's going to take it out on the sideline. She gets it into number 12, who's dribbling down the middle of the court, and Ceiling knocks it
by
away.
Hamer, and Chain not looking for the pass ahead. So it's going to go back to the Lady Bearcats.
I think both teams just need to take a breath and calm down a little bit, and you can tell it's the first of the season for us. And so number 20 is looking to get it in. She gets it into number 2, who tries to hand it off to number 20, and she gets it. Dribbling it down the middle of the court, and Lady Cats knock it away, which it's a scramble down below and tie up between number 21, Briggs, and I think it was number 4, and it goes back to the Lady Cats by a jump ball.
Hamer gets it into Briggs. Now Briggs going to bring it up the floor. She brings it across half court, right side. She gives it to Griffin. Now Griffin to Hamer, and they're going to call a foul here on Griffin. And that's going to be her second foul of the ball game. 14 foul on the Lady Cats here in the third. 4:35 left. Lady Cats got a 10-point lead, 24-14.
Both teams are struggling setting screens tonight. They've been called for fouls. I think both coaches said, you better set a screen. And by golly, they've been setting screens. Number 2 drives in, gets a foul on the layup, and who fouled?
I think that's going to be on Manuel again. It is on Manuel. That's going to be her third foul. And Coon's going to check in the ball game here for the Lady Cats after the first free throw.
Number 2's going to the line to shoot 2. And first one's up and bounces off the front of the rim. Number 2 has 7 for the night. And Avery Schnoebelen. Nope, that is not her name. I messed up, excuse me. And that is
second free throw up and good as Hamer brings it across half court. Left side, gets it to Chain. Now Chain to Briggs. Briggs spin moves back inside. Little floater up and no good. Tipped around. Briggs ends up with it. Gets it to Griffin. Back out to Chain. Chain gets a good pass inside to Coons. No good, but fouled on the way up. Oh, good find by the freshman.
Yes,
she
that
hits
was.
Coons down low.
That was really a good look by both of those girls, even though that first shot didn't fall. That second shot, that was pretty.
It's Coons' first free throw up and no good, bounced off the rim. 4:08 left here in the third as Coons gets the ball for her second free throw, takes a few dribbles, that one's up. That one's strong off the back of the rim as Hamer trying to chase down the rebound, can't quite get to it.
Bearcats are going to take it out in the corner, on the corner of the court. 20's got it out and gets it into number 12. She's dribbling it down the center. Hamer's making her work for it.
And then they're going to call a carry.
Yeah, they call a carry.
So it's going to go back to the Lady Cats as Hamer going to inbound from the sideline right in front of the bench. Gets it into Briggs. Now Briggs works left side. gets it to Griffin. Now Griffin drives in, hits Hamer. Hamer gets it to Chain. Now Chain crosses over, gets it tipped away, and they're going to call a foul here on Chain. She was chasing the ball there. So it's going to go back to Bearcats. They're going to shoot some free throws here. The Lady Cats have reached 5.
They have. And number 5 is going to go up and shoot. She has 0 points for the night, so. And I spoke too soon. Now she has 1. That first one's up, and it's good. Both teams are playing pretty scrappy, which is good. They're working hard. And her second one's up, and it is good. The Lady Cats are going to take the ball down to their end.
As Hamer gets it across half court, she's right side. She's at the wing, gets it to Griffin. Now Griffin drives, gets it to Briggs. Now Briggs all the way inside, layup up and no good, but they're going to get a foul here on the Bearcats as they get number 4 for the block. Be her first foul of the ball game. And now Briggs at the free throw line for 2. And she takes a few dribbles, and that one's up and in. Nothing but net. As Nichols going to check back in the ball game for Chain. As Briggs gets it back for her second free throw, and that one's up, and that one's in. Makes the score 26-17, 9-point lead, and stolen away by Hamer, up and in, and 1 for Hamer, and she's going to go to the free throw line. As she makes the layup off the steal and gets fouled on the way up. She gets it for her free throw, takes a couple dribbles, and it's up and in, nothing but net. She's got 10 on the night.
Number 20 is going to take it out under the basket. She's looking for someone open. She gets it to number 5, who's dribbling it down the court. And she's got 2 Cats on her. She passes it to number 12, who hits number 21 on the baseline. Nothing there. Number 12 will drive in, guarded by Lindley Nichols, who she puts a little bump shot up, and it is no good.
Rebounded by Coons, gets it to Briggs. Now Briggs brings it across half court. She spin moves inside again. And they're going to get a jump ball here, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats with 3:10 left here in the third.
That's a good little move by Briggs right there. She is really impressing me tonight. Bearcats are looking to throw it in. They hit number 5, and there she goes again, going down the court. Ceiling's putting some pretty good pressure. Oh, and they call that foul. Dang it. Foul by Briggs. They call a body foul.
It's going to be her third of the night, and the Lady Bearcat, will go back to the free throw line.
It's pretty early to have a third foul. Number 5's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. She made her last 2. Let's see what she does now. And the first one's up, and it spins out. It's going to get to where free throws are very important, with 3 minutes left in the third. Second one's up, and it bounces in.
Nichols gets it in to Hamer. Now Hamer brings it up right side. And she's just going to pull up for the 3. It's up, no good.
Oh,
and that's going to be a walk. Nope, they didn't call it. Lindley Nichols on the steal, gets it up and in for the easy layup.
Bearcats take it out. Number 2 takes it out, or number 2 takes it out, gets it over to number 20, who passes the ball back to number 2. Number 12 takes it and kicks it over to the baseline to number 5, who dribbles around, looks to penetrate, and nothing there. Gets it to number 21. She's looking to hand it off to somebody. She's in trouble. She gets it out to number 5, who reverses it over to number 20. 20 looks to drive in, but stopped by Coons. Kicks it to number 5 for a 3, and no good. Ceiling misses the block out, and Mooreland gets the rebound. Looks to capitalize on it. Nothing there. 20 has it at the top of the key. Stopped by Ceiling's 2-3 zone. Looking to beat this defense with some dribbling. It's not going to happen. They look to dribble in and then kick it back out for a 3. Number 2 drives in, gets stopped in the lane. Number 20 went up for a 3, and it was no good. Bounced high. Number 12 gets the rebound, kicks it out to 21. Oh, she double dribbled. Now it's going to go back to the Lady Cats.
Lady Cats kind of a different offense this year. Kind of revamped it. Hamer did. Is Lady Cats lost a lot of good players last year, as they lost 3 starters, technically 4 because they kind of swapped on and off, and they lost their 2 best scorers and their best rebounder from last year.
Mooreland has it at the baseline. Number 12 went up, or 20 went up for a shot, a 3-pointer, and it was good.
As Hamer going to bring it up, gets it across half court, hits Nichols. Now Nichols gets it to Griffin. Griffin to Hamer. Now Hamer to Nichols. Nichols spin moves, gets it out to Hamer, and her three's up. And it's in as she hits the chain feed and seed 3-ball.
That makes the score 21-33 Ceiling. Number 2 from Mooreland takes it down the court quick, and she throws it away. It's going back to Lady Cats with 40 seconds left. Scores 21-36.
As Briggs gets it into Hamer. Now Hamer going to bring it up the floor for the Lady Cats. 32 seconds left here in the third as Hamer gets it to Briggs. Now Briggs to Nichols. Now Nichols to Hamer. Now Hamer back to Nichols at the logo. Now Nichols drives right side, gets it to Briggs. Now Briggs gets it back out to half court, gets it to Hamer. Now Hamer gets it back to Briggs, and Lady Cat's going to have to think about a shot here, but they're going to turn it over as they get a backcourt violation.
That looks like there's quite a bit of, well, never mind. They're playing Mooreland's playing some pretty close defense up there on those girls, and it's making it hard for the Lady Cats to handle some of it. Number 5 dribbles in, kicks it back to number 2. 4 seconds on the clock. 2, 1, time. Number 5 throws it up for a last-second shot, and it is no good. We want to mention, I Told You So. They're one of our spotlight sponsors for this year. We haven't mentioned them in a while.
And I think we're going to take the rest of this 50 seconds here, and we'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV as the Lady Cats start the ball in the fourth as Hamer now to Chain. Now Chain to Nichols, and nobody's on Chain still. And Chain, 3-pointers up, no good, short. Tipped around, finally rebounded by the Lady Bearcats. And it's going to go back to the Ceiling Lady Cats after number 5 couldn't quite handle the dribble as she tried to get it up ahead. And it was tipped by Briggs. As Briggs gets it into Hamer. Now Hamer gets it to Chain, and Chain's mid-range up and in.
Good.
Good pull-up jumper there by Chain. As number 5 gonna have to check out of the ball game, as got her eye poked maybe.
And 00 came in. Let's see. 00 is Avery Snow. You know, if I try to say her name, I will probably not say it correctly. So 00 is Avery came into the game. Number 12 is penetrating in with the drive down the middle of the lane. She goes up and shoots it. No good. It looks like Nichols
Chain.
or Chain. Did Chain get her hand on that?
I think Chain got her hand on it from the front. Maybe a little bit of Nichols from the back. I'm not sure.
Well, good for Chain. One of the smaller
Chain,
girls went in there and scrappy.
Just
she's
a freshman,
scrappy.
but really impressed me so far tonight.
Yep, she's a good player. And it looks like the Bearcats, 2 was stuck in the lane for a little bit. When she picked up her dribble, I was worried that she was going to get a 3-second call. 20 went up for a shot there at the high post. Didn't get it to go. Now the Wildcats have the ball.
And Chain, such a long player, too. Has really long legs and really long arms.
Yes.
Oh, and good find there by Nichols on the backside to find wide open Griffin.
You know,
and she's going to make the score 40-21, 19-point lead, the largest lead of the night for the Lady Cats.
Nichols and Griffin are going to be a good pair to play with back and forth. They're kind of the same height, and they look for each other, who's open, and it's going to be a fun season watching them play.
They're both kind of down low players. They like to play down in the post.
Yep.
But they are both capable of shooting three-pointers.
Right, and they pop out to the high post and look diagonal, so it's good. It's going to be fun. And then we've got girls, short girls that like to play big and scrappy, and it's going to be exciting. They just got to get in the groove. It's early.
Yeah, and the Lady Cats, probably one of their smaller teams the last few years. As I can't tell, looks like maybe 8 players on the bench, which is still quite a bit, but
yeah, but
this Lady Cat team is used to having close to 20 on the bench.
He could, and they were all pretty even. He could run 5 in, 5 out, and take a break, and they were all
kind of what he did last year a lot. Just kind of subbed a lot of people in and out, and this year it's been a little bit of a struggle for him, as he's been having to keep these girls in a lot longer than usual. But Warman's going to get him in shape as he's the strength and conditioning coach. A good one so far. He did a great job with the football team.
Yeah, he is doing a good job. He's a good one. Lady Bearcats have the ball. Number 5's dribbling it up the court, looking for someone open. Chain's putting good pressure on her. Passed it to number 12 at the top of the key. Griffin's putting good pressure. Number 20's trying to drive in. Nothing there. She got stopped.
And walking.
And walk.
Okay. I was going to say, I was hoping they were going to call that one. That one was, I could see it from all the way over here.
She did a little tap dance.
As Hamer gets it into Briggs, left side, gets it across half court. She drives all the way in, gets it to Chain, and now Chain hits Hamer, now to Nichols. Now Chain, as Chain gets it to Briggs, back to Nichols, back to Chain at the three-point line. She drives in, gets it to Briggs. Now Briggs back to Nichols. Nichols drives all the way in, hits Griffin again down low, and she's going to get fouled on the way up. As I think they may get number 20 here on the slap, and that's going to be Clem. That's going to be her third foul of the ball game. As Griffin's at the free throw line for 2.
You know, Griffin, she can be in there. They can have a triad of ladies between Griffin, Briggs, and Nichols. They're going to be pretty hard to stop.
His first free throw up and no good for Griffin, as when she released it, she made a horrible face, so she probably knew that one was off right when she released it. As that one looked a lot better, and that one's up and in.
21-41, sealing Lady Cats lead with 5:54 left in the game. Number 5's dribbling in, no good. She passed it to number 12 at the top of the key. Number 20 has it now. Trying to beat this defense with the dribble, and the Lady Cats are just making it hard for them. They're getting their hands on it. Number 2 took it long 3, and it was no good. Lady Cats have the ball.
Rebounded by Hamer, up to Chain, and Chain layup up and no good, right over the top of the rim. But she's going to go to the free throw line as number 4 fouled her on the way up.
I thought she was going to get a sweet roll, but she didn't. Sure looked good.
Just a little bit too strong. But her first free throw up and strong off the back of the iron. The Lady Cats probably going to be shooting a lot of free throws tomorrow, as they've missed quite a few so far here in the ball game. As Chain's second free throw got the roll on that one. And it's up and in as Manuel going to check back in the ball game for Chain. As Chain, a tough defender to get by because she's so long and quick.
Yes, those arms come with elbows, and elbows are hard to get around. I'm telling you, it's brutal. Bearcats pass it over to number 2 on the wing. She dribbles it up to the top, passes it over to 20. 20 passes it to 5 on the wing. She's looking for somebody. There's nobody open. Wildcats are putting good pressure on him. Nichols is guarding number 20 on the baseline, who goes up for a shot, and it was no good. She didn't draw any kind of rim or anything.
Good pass up ahead by Hamer, up and in for Briggs on the other end. Makes the score 44-21 with 4:55 left here in the ball game.
Moreland's got it down on their end, looking for something, looking some way to answer.
Stolen away by Hamer, and Hamer's going to have a layup. She's going to get fouled hard on the way up. She got hit right outside the head.
She took a pretty tough foul there by number 20. That is her 4th foul.
And that's their best player. Don't really want to foul out of this one. Now she's their best scorer, but the Lady Cats have held her to only 5 points so far in the ball game.
And you know, she's a sophomore. She's a pretty young girl. She's got quite a few years ahead of her, and I would say she's probably the leader of this team. Just by looking, I don't know for sure.
As Hamer's second free throw up and in, and she's got 17 on the night.
4:40 left in this game. Looks like Mooreland's kind of trying to slow it down a little bit. Sealing's doing a great job on defense.
They get it inside, no good, but they're going to get a foul here on Griffin. It's going to be her 3rd foul.
They dished it into number 20. It was basically a one-on-one kind of move. I didn't really think it was that noticeable of a foul, but I'm not a referee, so number 20 goes up for her first shot, and it was off to the left. She probably had her elbow out, maybe. She's got one more free throw. She's got 5 points for the night. And that ball spun out.
And now Briggs ends up with it. Gets it across half court. She's working fast. Gets it to Griffin. Griffin's 3's up. No good. Strong. Rebounded by Briggs. Good tip out by Emmanuel. And she gets it to Nichols, and now Nichols drives in. Gets it to Griffin. Griffin back to Hamer. Now Hamer to Briggs. Briggs runs around the screen. Gets it to Griffin. Now to Hamer. Now to Nichols. Now Nichols spins back inside. Gets it out to Hamer. Thought about the 3. Decided not to. Gets it to Griffin. Now to Briggs. Now Briggs, top of the key. She backs down. Gets it to Nichols. Nichols out to Hamer. Gets the screen from Nichols, and now Briggs gets it to Nichols. Her long 3's up. No good.
I just wondered the rule. Did they change the rule on what a foul is if the girls can have their hands on, if the hand check is still a hand check? I just had to say it. I'm sorry. I just had to say it. Mooreland drives in, number 5 did, and she got her shot off amongst the tall girls, and it was no good.
Briggs gets it to Griffin, tries to get it to Manuel, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds by number 2 of the Bearcats. And now Coon's going to check in the ball game for Manuel. And Hamer going to inbound it from the baseline.
Looks like Mooreland's running a man.
And it's stolen away.
By number 5.
Missed her stepping out of bounds here on the baseline.
She's going to take it all the way in. Oh, and Nichols got her hand on it. Number 12 got the rebound, and she goes up for a layup. Was it Nichols that got her hand on it? But they called a...
Yeah, they're going to get Nichols for the foul. I thought they were going to maybe get Coons for the foul, as I think maybe she got a little more body.
I know. That's her 4th foul. Number 12's at the line. Her first shot hit the back of the rim. No good, a little bit hard.
And now Chain checks in the ball game for Coons, as Coons has a little bit of an issue there with her finger, maybe a little bit of blood. The officials made her check out of the ball game. And that free throw is airballed, so it's going to go back to the Lady Cats on the baseline.
Score 21-46 with 3:15 left to go in the game.
As Hamer gets it into Briggs. Now Briggs, right side, gets it across half court. She's going to drive in, get it out to Nichols. Now Nichols spin moves back inside, gets double teamed. And Chain running around the three-point line. And it's going to be tipped. Now Nichols has a second chance, tries to get it inside to Griffin. tipped away.
Mooreland's pushing the ball down the court pretty fast, looking to drive in. Number 5 kicks it over to number 12. Number 20 at the baseline. She goes for a long 3, and it is no good. But number 4 gets the rebound, and she goes up with it, scoring for the Lady Cats. Their score is 23. Not Lady Cats, excuse me, Mooreland.
As Hamer gets it across half court, right side. She dribbles back left. Now Nichols drives all the way in. Nice layup up and in by Nichols. Good take as she went right around number 4.
That was just pretty good. Textbook move right there by Lindley Nichols. Number 5 has it at the top of the key, looking for somebody to hit. She hits number 12, who drives into the middle of the lane.
Stolen away by Hamer again, and Hamer back the other way, and they're going to get another foul on number 20, and that's going to be her 5th foul of the ball game. So she is going to foul out as she tried to swipe on Hamer.
That was a good hustle by Hamer.
And now Hamer, 19 points on the night, and she has a chance for another 3-point play here.
Nothing wrong with an old-fashioned 3-point play. We'll take that all day long.
Somebody's got to check in the ball game here for number 20.
Looks like is it number 10?
Nope, 00.
00. It's Avery. Avery's a freshman coming off the bench.
As they give the ball to Hamer for her free throw, up and in. Another old-fashioned 3, and she's got 20 on the night.
Mooreland's getting it down the court. Same pressure that Ceiling's had on him all night long. It's relentless, not giving up. These ladies are working hard. Gets to number 12, who gets it to number 5 at the top of the key. Trying to penetrate in there. Oh, she makes a good spin move. Hamer stops her. Who are they getting a foul on? Are they getting a foul on Hamer?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to be her 3rd of the night. And it'll be 3rd team foul on the Lady Cats here in the 4th with 1:46 left. They got a 28-point lead, 51-23.
Mooreland's throwing the ball in under the basket. Nobody's open. They're going to make a risky pass to 00, and she goes and she gets it. She passes it out to number 4.
Stolen away by Nichols as Nichols gets it to Briggs, and now Briggs gets it across half court. Working fast for the Lady Cats, gets it out to Nichols. Her 3's up and no good, but rebounded by Chain down low, and she's tipping it around and rebounded by Briggs as Briggs in the corner takes a mid-range jumper. That one's short, rebounded by Griffin, gets it out to Nichols. And now Nichols from the 3-point line gets it to Chain. Now Chain gets it to Hamer. Hamer to Nichols. Now Nichols, top of the key, gonna get it to Briggs. Now Briggs over to Hamer in the corner. She's gonna bring it back up, gets it to Nichols. Now Nichols to Briggs. Now Briggs gonna bring it back out to about half court with 57 seconds left. And Hamer going to call a substitution timeout here. As we got 5 Lady Cats coming to the ball game. Let's see if I can name them before they get the ball inbounded. As we got number 4, Kaysen Newman. Number 5, Kirsten Unwin. Number 32, Cameron Little Coyote. Number 33, Emma Smart. And number 35, Avery Burton. As Unwin right side gets it to Newman. Now to Little Coyote. Now outside to Burton. Now up top to Newman. Now to Little Coyote. Her 3's up. No good, but rebounded by Unwin as she fell down.
That looked like she fell hard. That was a...
It's just going to go out of bounds, so it's going to go back to the Lady Bearcats.
35 left to go in the game. Score of 23-51 as Mooreland brings it down the court. Number 24 is going to drive in, shoots a layup against Kirsten Unwin, and it's no good. There's a scramble down there for the rebound, and it looks like it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Mooreland, it looks like. And who's checking in?
Number 32, Cameron Little Coyote. For Smart, as I didn't even notice, number 42, Kendra Coons checked in the ball game just a second ago before.
Mooreland's taking it out under the basket. They get it to number 33, passes it over to 15. She'll drive in. Nobody's open, but a good backdoor cut for Mooreland, and she goes up for the shot. It looks like it's knocked out of bounds by Ceiling.
Be off of Coons. I think Coons got a little bit of the ball there.
7 seconds to go here in the game. Mooreland's going to take it out, and let's see if they can get a last second shot. Number 15 is going to drive in, look for the shot, and that'll be the ball game. 23-51. Lady Cats. It looks like Hamer scored 20 points.
Yep, Lady Cats came out in the second half and played a lot better, a lot cleaner ball game in the second half for the Lady Cats. As their first half, you could definitely tell it's the beginning of the year as they're a little bit rusty there. But they still get the 28-point win, 51-23.
It didn't look like there was a lid on the top of the goal the second half. They did find the bottom of the net a few more times than they did.
They did, and want to thank everybody for listening to the girls' game. We're going to take a short break here between the ball games, but I'll be right back with you.
Hedges Ag Service has been proudly serving the Sealing area for over 70 years. We offer a wide variety of farm, ranch, home, garden, and hunting supplies. Our services include chemical and fertilizer application, lawn spraying, seed cleaning, and custom feeds. Go Wildcats!
A bank that's invested in the community. Community State Bank Sealing Branch is family-owned and operated with abundant business history in Northwest Oklahoma. Our mission is to be a full-service financial institution specializing in personal service and attention to detail in meeting the needs of our customers in our rural areas. Located at 511 North Main in Sealing, visit the friendly staff and ask about current rates and specials. Community State Bank Sealing Branch, member FDIC.
You know you can rely on Ford to make reliable and capable vehicles. We also want you to know that you can trust the Hutchison Ford sales team to meet all of your automotive needs. Located in St. James, Missouri, Hutchison Ford was the 2022 Ford Dealer of the Year, with a full lot of new and pre-owned vehicles that can be delivered to your home today. Check out the vehicle locator tool on our website at hutchisonford.com.
This is my Mimi and Poppy, and they own Hutchison Ford in St. James, Missouri.
Gorse Travel Plaza. More than your average gas station. They have everything you need to help you reach your destination. Take a break in the Trucker's Lounge or visit our C-store for fuel and snacks. Or you can order fine cuisine and coffee from Delicioso.
And hey, before you leave, stop by our Sonic on your way out for a refreshing drink. We'll see you soon at Gorse Travel Plaza, located at 1093 Highway 270 in Sealing, Oklahoma.
Since 2001, Gore Nitrogen has focused on customer satisfaction by providing quality, cost-efficient operations with reliable results. Gore Nitrogen Pumping Service specializes in nitrogen pumping services as well as fracturing services, offering a wide variety of nitrogen, stimulation, and fracturing services. From the complex, high-rate, high-pressure foam frac work and multiple stage well cleanouts to well-maintained, high-pressure pumping and blending equipment, Gore Nitrogen has the right people and equipment for the job. Primarily serving the mid-continental area, Gore Nitrogen strives to safely and proficiently deliver high-quality work with emphasis on service to customers, innovation, and professionalism. Visit gorend2.com for more information.
Sealing Auto Supply is stocked with all the automotive, agriculture, and hardware parts and accessories that you need to stay on the job. Located on Main Street in Sealing, you can find all the top brands and even the extras like WeatherTech floor mats and ranch hand buffers to name a few. Don't forget, we offer a free install with a purchase on most batteries and windshield wipers. Let us locate a part or accessory for you by calling 580-922-4287.
M&D Enterprises carries everything you need to take your yard, porch, or patio to the next level. If you need lawnmowers, storm shelters, hunting blinds, trail cameras, portable buildings, barns, grills, or patio furniture, they've got it. They also do customizable rocks and playgrounds. Visit their website at mdenterprisesok.com to learn more. Allegiant Land Services specializes in surface and mineral acquisition, while offering a wide array of services across all energy sectors. We are actively investing in minerals across the state and are interested in open or producing minerals for sale. Visit our website at allegiantland.com to learn more.
At the Sealing State Bank, we believe banking is more than just offering competitive products and rates. It's about knowing your name, understanding your needs, and making banking as convenient as possible. For over 100 years, the Pittman family and its employees have served Northwest Oklahoma. Come in and visit our friendly staff at both locations in Sealing and in Woodward and check out our online banking, mobile banking, and our ATM debit card services. Sealing State Bank, trusted for 5 generations, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, my name's Shane Sander. I'm the pastor of the First Christian Church here in Sealing. We are a church on the move. We are excited to welcome you through our doors to share in fellowship as we worship together, share God's Word, and actively engage with the Sealing community and beyond. Join us for our Sunday morning service at 9 a.m., our various youth activities, meals around the table, and as we celebrate a brand new church building. We hope to share this with you too. We'll see you soon.
Established in 2007, Chain Seed Company has been serving Northwest Oklahoma and South Central Kansas for 16 years. Kelly Chain, with his lifetime of farming experience, has provided both counsel and superior seed products to customers. If you're in the market for seed wheat, soybeans, or milo, call Kelly Chain at 580-886-5118 and enjoy convenient delivery to your farm or pickup at Chain Seed headquarters. Chain Seed Company is a dealer for Westbred, Asgrow, and DeKalb seeds.
Western Drug, located in Sealing on Highway 270, has a wide variety of over-the-counter and prescription medication, medical supplies, and more. Our local pharmacist and friendly staff are happy to help. For your convenience, we also have a drive-thru window and an online ordering system. Check out our website at www.westernmedicalok.com. Western Drug and Sealing, doing whatever it takes to take care of our patients.
Clayton Propane is a full-service propane company that has been faithfully serving the good people of Northwest Oklahoma since 1968. Clayton Propane has been gracious enough to provide air medcare and air ambulance service to all individuals that are actively participating on the campus of Sealing Public Schools. Thank you, Clayton Propane.
If you find yourself in need of a new set of tires or need a tire fixed on your vehicle or equipment, look no further than Western Oklahoma Tire and Service. Here you will find friendly and prompt service, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturday 8 to 12, right here in Sealing. Tire installation, wheel balancing, wheel alignments, tire rotation, flat repair, oil change.
Hedges Ag Service has been proudly serving the Sealing area for over 70 years. We offer a wide variety of farm, ranch, home, garden, and hunting supplies. Our services include chemical and fertilizer application, lawn spraying, seed cleaning, and custom feeds. Go Wildcats!
A bank that's invested in the community. Community State Bank Sealing Branch is family-owned and operated with abundant business history in Northwest Oklahoma. Our mission is to be a full-service financial institution specializing in personal service and attention to detail in meeting the needs of our customers in our rural areas. Located at 511 North Main in Sealing, visit the friendly staff and ask about current rates and specials. Community State Bank Sealing Branch, member FDIC.
You know you can rely on Ford to make reliable and capable vehicles. We also want you to know that you can trust the Hutchison Ford sales team to meet all of your automotive needs. Located in St. James, Missouri, Hutchison Ford was the 2022 Ford Dealer of the Year, with a full lot of new and pre-owned vehicles that can be delivered to your home today. Check out the vehicle locator tool on our website at hutchisonford.com.
This is my Mimi and Poppy, and they own Hutchison Ford in St. James, Missouri.
Gorse Travel Plaza. More than your average gas station. They have everything you need to help you reach your destination. Take a break in the Truckers Lounge or visit our C-store for fuel and snacks. Or you can order fine cuisine and coffee from Delicioso.
And hey, before you leave, stop by our Sonic on your way out for a refreshing drink. We'll see you soon at Gorse Travel Plaza, located at 1093 Highway 270 in Sealing, Oklahoma.
Since 2000.
All right, everybody, welcome back to high school action here in Mooreland as the boys get ready to take on Mooreland. And the Wildcats have a new coach this year for the boys, and Luke Clark, as he graduated high school from Lexington in 2012. He is married to Jamie, and she is the FCCLA teacher.
Mm-hmm. That's
And
exactly right.
they have a 3-year-old son named Tripp.
Yep, his name's Tripp, a cute little boy.
And he's coached, and he went to ECU in Ada for college. He coached at Hilldale and Muskogee for 1 year, Bowlegs and Seminole, both girls and boys, for 3 years. Being in Ada 3 years, and he was a second round in Area 1 player, holds a record in Bertha Teague tournament for most points scored in a game. Now at Sealing, he has a podcast, 2 years on Spotify, not during the basketball season, but every other time other than that.
Yeah, I guess he has
They call
coaches
me
come
coach?
on.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, yep. And, coaches come on and they talk about, what motivates them or the philosophy, different things like that.
Okay, so that's a little bit into Luke Clark. Hopefully on Friday at the home game we can get him up during the halftime of the girls' game so we can kind of talk to him and get to know him a little bit better, and so you guys get to hear him. But that is Luke Clark, first-year head coach for the Sealing Wildcats. As I watched the junior high game last night, and he seemed like a very good coach whenever I watched him last night.
He's a great guy. He's the FCA sponsor there at school, and the kids really like him. He's real positive, and I really like him a lot. His wife, they're great people.
The starting lineup sponsor, Allen Ellis Construction. Want to thank them as the Wildcats starting lineup is number 24, Kason Whetstone, number 10, Kelson Shook, number 0, Andrew Rivas, number 3, Cole Collins, as that's rebounded by Rivas, up and no good, rebounded by the Bearcats.
Bearcats come down with it as they're moving their ball down the court. Number 13's got it at the top of the key. They've got their offense spread out really far, trying to get organized. Number 10 has it over at the baseline. He passed it back out to number 3 at the top of the key. They get it over to 30 on the baseline. 13 at the wing. Skip the ball over to number 3, and it slips out of his hand. It'll be Wildcat ball. This game looks like it's going to be a little bit slower than the girls, but that's just starting out. Looks like it'll be Sealing's ball.
As Rivas gets it to Whetstone, back to Rivas. Now Rivas over to Shook, back to Rivas. Over to Whetstone, back to Rivas. Tries to get it to Shook, and now Shook, layup up and no good. Tipped around, rebounded by Collins. Collins layup up and in, puts the Wildcats up 2-0 with 6:50 left in the first.
Mooreland's got it down the court. looking to hit somebody. He's got it to number 3 at the baseline. Dropped it into number 1 on the post, kicks it back out to number 3 for the wing for a three-pointer, no good. Sealing got the rebound, and they're heading that way down the court.
And now Riva is going to get it across half court, and he gets it over to Whetstone, back to Rivas. Back to Whetstone. Back to Rivas. Tries to get it over to Shook, gets it tipped away. Back to Rivas, now to Whetstone. Now Whetstone thought about the 3, gets it back to Rivas. He is going to shoot the 3 up and no good. Rebounded by Collins. That's Collins' second or third rebound of the game so far as Rivas skips it across to Shook. Now Shook up top to Rivas, thought about the 3, decided not to, gets it to Whetstone. He is going to shoot the 3. That one's up and no good.
Mooreland comes down with it. They're going to slowly walk the ball down the court, not in much of a hurry. Gets it over to number 3 on the wing, who passes it to 10 out to the wing, and he will shoot it for the 3 ball, and it goes in. Number 10, Wyatt Van Zee. He is a freshman. Mooreland set up in a 2-3 zone.
As Rivas gets it to Whetstone, back to Rivas. Back to Whetstone. Back to Rivas, inside to Whetstone, back out to Whetstone. Now his 3 is up and in as he gets the Combs Feed and Seed 3 ball. And there's a couple Whetstones out there, so I'm going to call them by their first name instead of Whetstone because it'll get kind of confusing.
Number 30 has it. He's driving all the way in, kicks it out to number 1 on the wing, and it is good for a 2-pointer.
As Collins gets it into Rivas. Now Rivas is going to bring it up the floor. He gets it across half court. He's going to hit Whetstone. Back to Rivas. Back to Whetstone. Back to Rivas. Over to Shook. His 3's up. No good off the front of the rim.
Mooreland gets the rebound, pushes it down the court. Number 10's taking it down pretty fast, gets it to number 30, who drives in, can't find anybody open, and Wildcats stole it.
And Kaysen going to end up with the steal as Rivas brings it across half court, gets it over to Whetstone. Sorry, Kaysen Whetstone. Now over to Shook as Shook drives in. He gets it up to Kaysen, and his 3's up. No good, but rebounded by Collins. And now out to Rivas, back to Collins, and now Rivas going to set up the offense. He gets it to Shook. Now Shook over to Whetstone, back over to Rivas. Thought about the 3, decided not to. Gets it to Shook. Now over to Kaysen. Now to Shook, back to Rivas. His 3's up, too long. Rebounded by
Mooreland's taking it fast down the court. Thought they had the numbers, but they didn't. Now they're going to drive in, hit number 1 down low, goes up for a shot, and the ball didn't go in, but who are they calling that foul on? Did they call a foul or did they call a walk? It looks like they called the foul on
24.
24. Who was
it's going to be Kaysen Whetstone, his
Whetstone.
first foul of the ball game.
And it looks like Carter Cummings is going up for his first free throw, and it is no good. Cummings is a senior. He's got one more free throw. Score's tied 5-5. And it's went in and spun out, so it looks like we're still tied with 3:41 left to go in this first quarter.
Shook brings it across half court. He gets it to Rivas. Now Rivas tops the key, gets it over to Shook. Thought about the 3. Skips it over to Kaysen, now up to Rivas, over to Shook. Tries to go down low to Seth. He tries to get it back up to Shook. It's up, no good. Rebounded by the Bearcats.
Number 13 comes down the court. Looks like Bryson Clark. He is also a senior for the Bearcats. Gets it over to number 30 on the wing, looking for somebody to open. So he reverses the ball, put it over to the other wing to 13, who drives it in, hits number 1, reverses it to number 10 on the other wing, dribbles it to the baseline, and they make a turnover. Ceiling's pushing it hard down the court. Let's see if they can get a layup. And
now Shook's layup up and no good, rebounded by the Bearcats, and there's going to be a foul called here. I think they're going to get Kelson Shook.
All kind of fouling going on, and who's going to be the guilty party? Who'd they call it on?
I think they called that on Shook. We'll see. There maybe if they put it up there, was on Shook. But the Wildcats down their top 8 players from last year.
Really?
Yeah, as 5 of them were seniors, the 5 starters, and lose Rush Hunt as he is not playing basketball anymore. He's just going to focus on football.
Number 30 for the Bearcats caught the ball at the top of the key. He did a good little spin move, went up for a jump shot and made it, so the score is 7-5.
And Jason Baker and Blake Chain still out after the state championship game, as Baker with a concussion. And I think Chain maybe had a concussion too. Not totally for sure on his injury. But they're both not suited up tonight. Either is number 23, Striker Warman, as he is on the bench. And that one's going to bounce up and no good. As number 33 going to check in the ball game for the Mooreland Bearcats.
See, number 33, Caden Denny. He's a freshman. Also for the Bearcats. And it looks like, who'd they call that foul on for? Ceiling. That was...
Not sure. Whoever just checked out of the ball game. Number 1, I think, got called on the foul for Mooreland, as Shook's second free throw up and in, so it makes the score 7-6.
Number 10's got the ball at the baseline again. He hit number 33 down low. He went up for a shot, and it rolled out, so it's no good. Ceiling's got the rebound, and they're pushing it hard down the court.
Rivas going to pull up for 3. Never mind. He's going to give it to Shook. He is going to shoot the 3. No good. Short off the front of the rim.
Moreland's got the ball quick for a rebound. They're going to take it in, and no good. It kind of looked like...
by
Go ahead.
Kaysen. As Rivas going to bring it across half court. He gets it over to Kaysen. Now back to Rivas. Now Rivas going to pull it back out to about half court. Slow the game down a little bit. Give it to Shook as they give it back to Kaysen. Top of the key, back to Shook. And now Kaysen. Rivas to Kaysen. Now his 3's up. No good. Strong off the back of the rim.
With a minute left, number 10 for Mooreland, they're kind of trying to slow it down a little bit, maybe using the clock. I don't know if they're trying to wait for the last shot. Some coaches try to do that, some don't. It depends on what kind of team you have, if they can control the ball for that long. It looks like we've got 30 at the top of the key, kind of in a high post position. He's a taller boy. He's going to set a high screen for number 10. Nothing there. It kind of looks like they're wanting to kind of have a dribbling game. Maybe set some ball screens. I don't know if they can use those to their advantage or not. Ceiling's playing some man. It looks like some man-to-man on him. Oh, number 10 comes off a good screen, kicks it back out to number 30. Number 30's going to drive in hard and fast and gets a layup. Score is 9-6. Number 30 has 4 points.
Collins gets it into Rivas. Now Rivas gets it across half court. He drives all the way in. Gets it to Westone. Good look by Rivas as Westone puts the layup in. That's Seth.
Mooreland pushes it hard down the court. Number 10 goes up for a last-second shot, and it is no good.
So that makes the score 9-8 after the first. Mooreland up on top. Going to take a short break here. We'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV. As Wildcat's going to start with the ball to start the second quarter. same 5 in for the Wildcats.
Mooreland's looking to run a 1-2-2 against them.
As Whetstone gets it into Rivas, now to Shook, now up top to Kaysen. Now back to Shook, over to Rivas. Tries to get it to Kaysen, and is stolen away by the Bearcats.
Number 30's got it on the wing. Passes it out to number 13, who's dribbling it up the top of the key. Looking for somebody open. It's at the baseline now. Passed it up to number 30, who's also on the top of the key. He's a big boy. Saw him on the post a lot. Now it's at number 1. Ball goes up to the top of the key again. They're just kind of passing it around. Ceiling's doing a good job keeping it out of the center. Looks like Ceiling is playing a 1-2-2. Number 3 is going to drive in, try to get a layup. He gets stopped there. Number 10 is going to reverse it back to the baseline to hit number 3, and he saw number 1 open down there, and he goes up tough for a shot. Shot's no good, but he draws a foul.
I think they're going to get Rivas from the backside here. They are. It's going to be his first foul of the ball game.
For it being the second quarter, there's not been a lot of fouls called. And number 1's first free throw's up, and it's no good. It hit the back of the rim. He's a senior. Peyton Betts is a senior. Oh, and the second one went in and then rolled back out. Scores 9-8. Mooreland up on top by 1.
Rivas gets it across half court, gets it to Whetstone. Kaysen over to Collins as Collins tries to drive baseline. And they're going to call a foul here on number 30. That's going to be his first of the ball game. First team foul on the Bearcats.
They called a hand check foul. They do know what that is.
As Rivas going to get it inbounded, looking for somebody. He's got to get it in quick as they tip it away from Seth, and it's stolen away, and now number 10's headed back the other way.
Makes a good spin move underneath and goes up for a shot, and it's no good. Ceiling got a good rebound, pushing the ball.
Rebounded by Shook, and now Shook over to Rivas, back to Shook. His three's up. That one's short. Rebounded by Collins, but they're going to call a push-off here, I believe, on Collins.
That was a really quick whistle.
It's going to be his first foul of the ball game. Second team foul on the Wildcats here in the second quarter.
Mooreland took the ball out under Ceiling's basket as they're dribbling the ball slowly down the court. Looks like they're trying to get things set up under the Ceiling 1-2-2 zone. Oh, they hit number 30 inside for a good, strong post move. It didn't quite go, but Mooreland got the rebound. Number 1 put it back up for a strong putback, and it didn't fall. Collins got the rebound, and he looks to hit it out to Rivas.
Now Rivas gets it across half court. Right side gets it to Kaysen. Now back to Rivas, back to Kaysen. Kaysen back to Rivas. Rivas back to Kaysen. Kaysen, right wing. Dribbles inside, gets it out to Collins in the corner. Now Collins gets it up to Shook. Now Shook dribbling it back to the middle of the court. Gets it to Rivas, left wing. Gets it to Kaysen in the corner. Three-pointer up and no good. Rebounded by number 30.
Number 30's pushing the ball down the court. He's a pretty good dribble. Oh, my goodness. Is that going to be a charge, or are they calling a block?
Nope, they called a charge there on number 30 as he ran over Rivas right in the middle. They're going to be a timeout here by Clark. Going to take this one with him. We'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV. Wildcats with the ball. Shook gets it into Rivas. He gets it across half court. He's going to hand it off to Shook. Now Shook, middle of the court. He picks his dribble up, gets it to Seth. Now Seth gets it over to Rivas. Now Rivas tries to get it inside to Seth. Seth fighting for it on the floor. They finally get it to number 30.
Number 30's dribbling the ball hard and fast down the court, and he drives all the way in, puts up a layup, and it is no good.
Shook comes down with the rebound, and he's going to take it left side. As he's going to hit Rivas up top. Gets it to Kaysen. Now Kaysen right wing. Gets it to Rivas in the corner. Now Rivas brings it back to the logo. And now Shook left side. Gets it inside to Collins. They're going to call a foul here on number 1. That's going to be his second foul of the ball game. Third team foul on the Bearcats. We got a Bearcat checking in the ball game. I think it's number 5.
Number 5 is Blaze Overton. He's a sophomore for the Bearcats.
As Rivas going to inbound from the baseline. He's looking for Kaysen in the corner. Gets it in. And they're going to call a carry here. So it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
That's the second carry they've called tonight, and sometimes you just really don't see refs call that too much. Number 13 is dribbling the ball to the half line. They've got this ceiling defense all spread out. 13 kicked it up to number 1 at the high post. Looks like Carter Cummings went in for a shot and got fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
It's going to be on Collins. That's his second foul of the ball game.
That's not good. We need him in there. His first shot rolls around and it pops back out.
The Wildcats, like previous years, not very tall compared to everybody else.
That second shot goes up and it's good. It'll be Wildcats ball.
As Rivas going to bring it up the floor. Wildcats in previous years really good at shooting the 3. Seen him shoot it a few times. Tonight, just a little bit rusty. Oh, good move there by Rivas to get inside for the layup.
Yeah, now we're all tied up 10-10 with 3:38 left in the second quarter. Ball's at the wing. They're looking. One's at the high post. He's going to drop down. He was wide open, and they missed that. They kicked it to number 10 on the wing, and he drives in for a layup. And did they call that before the shot?
Yeah, they called it on the floor, so it's going to be inbounded from the baseline. Not sure who they called the foul on. We're going to get number 5, Seth Whetstone, in on the reach.
I'm glad they didn't call that on Collins. He has 2 already. 30 has it out on the wing. Passed it to number 10 on the top of the key. Number 1 goes up for a strong little jump shot, but it is no good. Collins got the rebound.
Collins a move-in this year, as I think he came from Tologa.
Yeah, he came from Tologa.
Tologa, so a good rebounder, especially down low.
Moreland pushes the ball. Yeah, Moreland pushes the ball down the court. They get it to the baseline, and they pass it to number 30 in. He made a strong move in for a little jump shot, and it went up, putting them up by 2.
As Rivas going to bring it up the floor. And like I said before the game, or right when the game started, Wildcats lose their starting 5 from last year, which were really incredible three-point shooters. Just about any of them could shoot the 3, especially Colvard. Colvard could light it up any given night.
That's hard to rebuild from. It is. That is hard.
The Wildcats have not found their capable shooter just quite yet, but it is early in the season. So we'll see as the season goes on if they find their shooter. Kaysen loves to shoot it, and he can make a high margin of them. As he's coming off playing football for the first year. As Kaysen now right side, he's going to drive all the way in. He's going to go up for a shot, no good. And it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
I kind of think he was hoping for a foul in there, and there might have been a foul in there somewhere, but gosh darn it. Moreland's got the ball, bringing it down the court, kind of walking it down, looking to set it up. There's 2 minutes left to go in this second quarter. They pass it off to the wing, get it to the baseline. Nobody's open. Reversed it. Now they're getting it into number 33 at the low block, and there wasn't a shot open, so they kicked it back out top, and we're looking to set it up again.
33, a big dude
He
down
is,
low
isn't
for
he?
Moreland.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's open down there at the step out, and they don't seem to be hitting him. He would get kind of dangerous if they start hitting him because we don't have the main power to cover him. 13 drives in and gets a good layup, but he didn't make it. But 22 got the rebound and put it back up for 2. So that takes Mooreland up top 14-10 with a minute and a half left.
What I've seen so far in this first half from this Wildcat basketball team is number 5, Seth Westone, kind of the man down low, kind of like what Manuel was last year. Doesn't have a whole lot of height, but he does work down low and tries to push them out to where they can't get it inside. Tough guy, just not a whole lot of height, so he can get out-rebounded down low.
33's at the high post. Oh, good.
Good steal by Seth that time, tipped by Kaysen, but Collins gets it to Rivas, and now Rivas going to get it across half court. And I think Clark wanting to take the final shot here.
45 seconds left.
Now Rivas gets it to Seth in the corner, gets it out to Kaysen now. Kaysen drives inside, and he's going to travel, so it's going to go back to the Bearcats with 37.4 seconds left.
I think they were trying to set a ball screen and just didn't quite communicate the right way, or something happened there. It was a good idea, but like you said, first of the season, just coming off football and not enough time in the gym yet for these guys. And they're going to put, Ceiling is going to put good pressure out there. It looks like Mooreland is going to go for the last shot. Try to anyways. Number 10, dribbled it in, kicked it back out to number 30. Ceiling's putting good pressure on these boys, hoping to get a closely guarded foul. Oh, and
they're going to get Rivas, I think, on the...
Yeah, on the body foul. Hoping to draw a charge, but I don't think that's what they're going to call.
It's going to be the 5th foul, so...
They're going to the line. They fouled number 10. Number 10 has 3 points for the night.
Made the 3 to start the ball game.
And the first shot is up and no good. 6.3 seconds left in this half. Moreland's up 14-12. Second shot is up and it's good, so Moreland's got a 3-point lead. 5 seconds left. Rivas takes it in, and it looks like he's fouled on the layup. They called that foul. That's great.
I think that's on number 13 for the Bearcats. Now Rivas at the free throw line for 2.
We could get these. We could go down by 1. Go back at halftime. That would be a good momentum carrier. That way we could come back out.
Only 1 free throw for Rivas. Going to call a free throw violation there.
I didn't see that. What happened?
As Rivas had the ball, but the Wildcats left the circle before he shot it. So they're going to only get 1 free throw there for Rivas.
And that's a tough break. We didn't need that. Well, at halftime.
Wildcats down 3, 15-12. Low scoring game so far here at Mooreland for the boys. Going to take a short break here. I'll be right back with you.
Hedges Ag Service has been proudly serving the Ceiling area for over 70 years. We offer a wide variety of farm, ranch, home, garden, and hunting supplies. Our services include chemical and fertilizer application, lawn spraying, seed cleaning, and custom feeds. Go Wildcats!
A bank that's invested in the community. Community State Bank Ceiling Branch is family-owned and operated with abundant business history in Northwest Oklahoma. Our mission is to be a full-service financial institution specializing in personal service and attention to detail in meeting the needs of our customers in our rural areas. Located at 511 North Main in Ceiling, visit the friendly staff and ask about current rates and specials. Community State Bank, Ceiling Branch, member FDIC.
You know you can rely on Ford to make reliable and capable vehicles. We also want you to know that you can trust the Hutchison Ford sales team to meet all of your automotive needs. Located in St. James, Missouri, Hutchison Ford was the 2022 Ford Dealer of the Year, with a full lot of new and pre-owned vehicles that can be delivered to your home today. Check out the vehicle locator tool on our website at hutchisonford.com.
This is my Mimi and Poppy, and they own Hutchison Ford in St. James, Missouri.
Gorse Travel Plaza. More than your average gas station. They have everything you need to help you reach your destination. Take a break in the Truckers Lounge or visit our C-store for fuel and snacks. Or you can order fine cuisine and coffee from Delicioso.
And hey, before you leave, stop by our Sonic on your way out for a refreshing drink. We'll see you soon at Gorse Travel Plaza, located at 1093 Highway 270 in Sealing, Oklahoma.
Since 2001, Gore Nitrogen has focused on customer satisfaction by providing quality, cost-efficient operations with reliable results. Gore Nitrogen Pumping Service specializes in nitrogen pumping services as well as fracturing services, offering a wide variety of nitrogen, stimulation, and fracturing services. From the complex, high-rate, high-pressure foam frac work and multiple stage well cleanouts to well-maintained, high-pressure pumping and blending equipment, Gore Nitrogen has the right people and equipment for the job. Primarily serving the mid-continental area, Gore Nitrogen strives to safely and proficiently deliver high-quality work with emphasis on service to customers, innovation, and professionalism. Visit goren2.com for more information.
Sealing Auto Supply is stocked with all the automotive, agriculture, and hardware parts and accessories that you need to stay on the job. Located on Main Street in Sealing, you can find all the top brands and even the extras like WeatherTech floor mats and Ranch Hand bumpers, to name a few. Don't forget, we offer a free install with a purchase on most batteries and windshield wipers. Let us locate a part or accessory for you by calling 580-922-4287.
M&D Enterprises carries everything you need to take your yard, porch, or patio to the next level. If you need lawnmowers, storm shelters, hunting blinds, trail cameras, portable buildings, barns, grills, or patio furniture, they've got it. They also do customizable rocks and playgrounds. Visit their website at mdenterprisesok.com to learn more. Allegiant Land Services specializes in surface and mineral acquisition, while offering a wide array of services across all energy sectors. We are actively investing in minerals across the state and are interested in open or producing minerals for sale. Visit our website at allegiantland.com to learn more.
At the Sealing State Bank, we believe banking is more than just offering competitive products and rates. It's about knowing your name, understanding your needs, and making banking as convenient as possible. For over 100 years, the Pittman family and its employees have served Northwest Oklahoma. Come in and visit our friendly staff at both locations in Sealing and in Woodward, and check out our online banking, mobile banking, and our ATM debit card services. Sealing State Bank, trusted for 5 generations, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, my name's Shane Sander. I'm the pastor of the First Christian Church here in Sealing. We are a church on the move. We are excited to welcome you through our doors to share in fellowship as we worship together, share God's Word, and actively engage with the Sealing community and beyond. Join us for our Sunday morning service at 9 a.m., our various youth activities, meals around the table, and as we celebrate a brand new church building. We hope to share this with you too. We'll see you soon.
Established in 2007, Chain Seed Company has been serving Northwest Oklahoma and South Central Kansas for 16 years. Kelly Chain, with his lifetime of farming experience, has provided both counsel and superior seed products to customers. If you're in the market for seed wheat, soybeans, or milo, call Kelly Chain at 580-886-5118 and enjoy convenient delivery to your farm or pickup at Chain Seed headquarters. Chain Seed Company is a dealer for Westbred, Asgrow, and DeKalb seeds.
Western Drug, located in Sealing on Highway 270, has a wide variety of over-the-counter and prescription medication, medical supplies, and more. Our local pharmacist and friendly staff are happy to help. For your convenience, we also have a drive-through window and an online ordering system. Check out our website at www.westernmedicalok.com. Western Drug and Sealing, doing whatever it takes to take care of our patients.
Clayton Propane is a full-service propane company that has been faithfully serving the good people of Northwest Oklahoma since 1968. Clayton Propane has been gracious enough to provide air medcare and air ambulance service to all individuals that are actively participating on the campus of Sealing Public Schools. Thank you, Clayton Propane.
If you find yourself in need of a new set of tires or need a tire fixed on your vehicle or equipment, look no further than Western Oklahoma Tire and Service. Here you will find friendly and prompt service, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturday 8 to 12, right here in Sealing. Tire installation, wheel balancing, wheel alignments, tire rotation, flat repair, oil change.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV. 30 seconds till second half action. Wildcats need to find a little bit of offense. Kind of had some good looks from three and good shots, just couldn't get them to fall. Hopefully in the second half here, the rust will kind of wear off a little bit and they can get some shots to fall down.
It looks like they've been scrambling. They've been working really hard on defense. It seems like they need to look to shut down number 30 and number 33 down low. They've been getting some pretty good second shots. So blocking out's going to be a key to the game, it seems like. But we're young. We're really young, and it's a rebuilding year.
Yeah, only one senior on the team, and it's Cole Collins, the move-in, so.
Really, there's only one senior? Wow.
Yeah, one senior, Cole Collins. There's quite a few juniors, but other than that, it's a whole lot of freshmen. A lot of freshmen on this ball team.
I wonder how many games Mooreland's already played so far. We have to remember that, too. You know, this is our first game.
This is the very first ball game for the Wildcats. This is probably the second or third game, maybe even the fourth for Mooreland, as I think they got bounced second round of football playoffs.
Yeah. And they're looking to score. They dump it into 33, who makes a good, strong post move to the baseline, and it bumps it off the back of the rim, and we came down with it.
And that's Seth on the rebound, gets it to Rivas. Now Rivas over to Collins. Now Collins tries to hit Shook and just outside of him. So it's going to be a turnover here by the Wildcats on the first offensive possession.
He didn't lead him with that pass, so it looks like it's going Mooreland's way. They're walking it down the court. Number 13's walking it down the court, trying to set up. He passed it over to number 10, who gets it back to 13. Number 30 on the baseline dumps it into 33 down low, and he goes up with a hard shot. And
ooh, they're going to get Westone on the foul down low.
I know. I almost look like a jump ball to me.
Looked like it got all ball to me.
That's what I thought, too. That's a big height difference.
That is a big height difference.
No, but he's got to play big. 33's going up for his first free throw, and it's short. Hit the front of the rim.
Whetstone, not like his sister. His sister was just right under 6 foot tall, but
really,
he's right about 5'8".
33's second shot, up and good.
And his sister was one of the great rebounders on the three-peat Lady Cat team from last year, as they do get Shook in the middle as he's hit pretty hard.
I would think that would be a foul, but Mooreland gets the rebound, and they're pushing it hard down to the other end. Oh my goodness, number 30 makes a pass, and he gets.
Oh, now Cason Whetstone from the other side. The ball got tipped right to him.
So 13 is dribbling the ball down the court, slowing it down just a little bit, waiting for his men to get set up. He passes it to the wing, 30. 30 drives to the baseline, nothing there. Kicks it back out. He's open down low, gets it in down low. 30 did a give and go. He took a shot down there low, and he is fouled. And that's on.
It's going to be on 5.
And that is his 3rd foul. Ouch.
Yep, that's going to be Seth Whetstone.
Yeah, we can't have that. But number 30 goes up for his first shot, and it is no good. Second shot is up and it hits the front of the rim, so the Ceiling Cats are taking it back their way.
Shook gets it across half court, gets it to Rivas, left side. He's going to hit Collins, top of the key. Now Collins waiting for the Shook to get open, floater up, no good. Tipped around, rebounded by Kaysen. He tries to get it outside, tipped around and stolen away.
33 comes down with it, but Ceiling was battling in there. They're a lot shorter, and they came out with that rebound. 3 has it over on the top of the wing. They get it to the baseline.
Now tipped away by the Wildcats, and now Collins pushing it up the floor as he tries to hit Kaysen Whetstone, and it's stolen away.
They need to control that tempo. They're getting in a hurry and making some mistakes. So Mooreland got the ball back. They seem to be hitting the wing and taking it to the baseline. Hitting the baseline, and that middle is wide open. Ceiling needs to shut that down a little bit. They get the ball to the step out to 33. He didn't find anything, so they get it to 3 at the top, and he penetrates down, kicks it to 33 down low. 33 finds 30 open. He goes up for a tough shot and is fouled by
Number
Wildcats.
10, Kelson Shook.
Kelson Shook, that is will be his 2nd foul. The score is 16-14 with 5 minutes left in the 3rd. Mooreland. 30 goes up for his first shot, hits the front of the rim. And it looks like number 5 for Mooreland is checking in the game, Blaze Overton.
And number 14, Jacob Hunter, are going to check in the ball game for the Wildcats.
Number 30 went up for his 2nd shot, and it is good.
As Collins going to get it into Shook, and now Shook going to get it to Collins, back right side. Now Collins picks his dribble up, gets it to Rivas. Now Rivas, top of the key, gets it over to Kaysen. Now Kaysen gets it to Shook, and now Shook. Shot no good, but he goes up for the second chance, and he's going to get it to go in. And he's going to go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned 3.
It looks like that Mooreland has switched to a man-to-man, which could be good for us because if we can get them spread out and we can drive in there and draw some fouls and go to the line.
Shook's free throw up and no good. Score 17-6. Mooreland, or 17-16. Mooreland up on top. As good steal there by Kaysen. Now Kaysen up and in for the layup on the other end.
What a good hustle play. Mooreland brings it down the court pretty fast. Number 10 drives in. Drives to the lane, goes up for a layup, and is fouled.
Wildcats need to not be so aggressive on defense. Try to get every block. Just kind of step in the way. Your presence will be felt.
I know they are
they're
hacking.
kind of hacking a little bit, and they need to kind of calm the hacking down, especially since all of them have 2 or 3 fouls.
I know. We can't afford that. Number 10 for Mooreland went up for his first free throw, and it was good. His second free throw bounced around, and it fell in too. So the score right now is Mooreland 19, Ceiling 18.
As Rivas gets it to Shook, now back to Rivas. Now Rivas, jump shot, up and no good, but they're going to call
what
Hunter on the foul down low. Not sure what the foul was
sure
on. Maybe pushing a little bit.
Yeah, maybe pushing on the rebound.
That's going to be 5 fouls on the Wildcats, so it's going to send a Bearcat here to the line.
Well, look at that. Mooreland has 1 foul. Ceiling has 5 fouls. But, you know, that was a hustle foul.
Number 10 is going to shoot the free throw, but I'm not sure if he was even the one that got fouled.
I know. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I wasn't paying good enough attention.
You know, He is probably their best free throw shooter.
He's probably just their best shooter in general.
Yeah.
Made the three right at the beginning
I
of the
know.
game, and he's only missed one free throw since.
Right. And that is a big game changer. We were tied. Now it scores 21-18. Oh, and
Tipped away, but Collins ends up with it. Now he's top of the key, gets it over to Rivas, left side. Now Rivas hits Kaysen down low. Kaysen turnaround, floater up and in. Good job there by Kaysen Whetstone.
The Wildcats are doing a great job spreading that defense out, hitting them with backdoor cuts, and Mooreland's penetrating in. Pass, give and go, pass the ball out to the wing. They're looking inside to hit that post. That's where we're kind of at a disadvantage. We don't have the size that Mooreland does. They're doing what they can do, though. But we are kind of suffering with some fouls.
Number 1 going to tip that one out, and it's going to go back to the Wildcats as Hunter gets it inbounded to Rivas. Now Rivas going to walk it up the floor. He gets it across half court. He gets it to Kaysen Whetstone.
Oh, good play.
Gets it inside to Shook, but Shook can't handle it. Gets it back out to Collins. Now up top to Kaysen. Now over to Rivas. Long three's up. Banked in off the glass for the Combs Feed and Seed.
We'll
three
take
ball.
that. Yeah, we'll take that all day long.
And the Wildcats got a 23-21 lead now.
Yeah, number 13 has it on the baseline. He's going to dribble it. Got an open man on the step out. And now that leaves number 30 open down low, and he puts up a turnaround jump shot. 22 gets the rebound, passes it to number 10 out on the wing for a three, and it is no good. Wildcats get the ball.
Hunter comes down with the rebound, gets it to Collins, out to Rivas. Now Rivas gets it across half court.
Oh.
He's going to try to get it to Collins, and Collins is not paying attention, so it's going to be a turnover by the Wildcats.
You know, that's one of those turnovers that you make early in the season. You know, they're not used to playing together yet. They haven't got in the flow of the game yet, and it's one of those mistakes, but they'll get it down. 13 passed it over to 10 on the wing. Number 33 is at the high post. The high post and the step out were wide open. 13's open at the high post. He passed it to 30.
And they're going to call a charge here on 30 as he ran over Rivas.
That was a great call. I was afraid they were going to call a foul on Rivas, but nope, they did call a charge.
There's going to be a full timeout here by Clark as the Bearcats kind of went tall there. They kind of put every big guy they had in and tried to just kind of go down low and just pound it down there. Just couldn't find it.
That would be their benefit, honestly, because we don't have the size to cover them, and you know, on offense, we're doing what we should do to counteract their defense, and it's working. It really is working, but we just can't go in and hack and grab when the ball goes inside. We can't afford to get in foul trouble. We don't have the numbers, but we're hustling.
Yep, and the Wildcats still ahead, 23-21 here, 20 seconds left of the timeout. And the Wildcats will get a lot of height back when Jason Baker and Blake Chain return from injury, as those are two tall guys that are good down low, especially Baker. Baker played quite a bit last year, especially in the post.
What grade is he in?
He is a junior.
Is he a junior?
Yeah. Yeah, him and Chain both are juniors, and Warman will come back, and he's just a freshman.
Oh, okay.
And really talented freshman.
Yeah.
Really, probably one of our better secondary guys in football.
Yeah, I know
really
he's an
athletic.
Athlete.
Not very tall, but really athletic.
Yep. 2:18 left in the third.
Collins going to get it into Rivas. Now Rivas going to bring it up the floor. He's going to get it across half court as he gets it over to Shook. Now Shook drives left side. He's going to go all the way in for the layup. No good.
Number 10's taking it hard and fast down the court. Goes. Oh my goodness!
He's going to walk.
Yes, he was going to walk. I thought he might have gotten the ball off in time, but no, he sure didn't.
As Collins going to get it into Rivas. Now Rivas going to walk it up the floor for the Wildcats as he gets it across half court. He gets it to Shook, left side. And Shook picks his dribble up, tries to get it inside to Kason Whetstone. No good. Collins ends up with it. Collins over to Rivas. Thought about the three, decided not to. He gets it back out to Collins. Now over to Kason Whetstone. Now Shook. Trapped in the corner. Gets it up to Kason Whetstone. Now over to Collins. He's going to take the three. Short. Rebounded by...
Number 10's pushing it down the court really fast, and he makes a no-look pass over to number 22, who goes up with it, and it looks they're calling a foul on Ceiling. It looks like they called it on
number 14. That's going to be Hunter.
He's got 2 for the night. 22's going to the line, and he's got 2 points for the night, so no fouls. And the first shot's up, and it's good. There's been a lot of points scored here by free throws. I would say that's the majority of points that both teams have had. Well, no, that Mooreland's had maybe.
Rivas going to check out of the game with Hunter as Seth Whetstone and number 25, Isaac Katzoli, going to check in the ball game.
22's second shot is up. It looks to me like Mooreland went back in their zone. So
as Collins gets it to Shook. Now Shook gets it across half court. Now to Collins. Now to Whetstone. Now to Whetstone again. Now Whetstone.
Oh, good
three
rebound.
Is no good, but rebound by Shook up and no good.
If he would have got squared up, that shot would have probably fell. Ball's over on Mooreland's wing. They're passing it around the circle, passing it back and forth. Looks like we've got 2 big guys on the baseline, and they have a big guy on the high post, too. Ceiling's going out and putting pressure, and they got a steal. Number 10 goes up for a layup.
Shook, no good, but
no
rebounded
good.
by Kason Whetstone. Good rebound.
That was.
By Whetstone, but Collins over to Katzoli. Now to Shook. His three's up. And that one's in for the Combs Feed and Seed money ball.
You know, a lot of kids wouldn't have ran with their teammate all down the court like that to get the rebound, and he did. That's how you do it. Mooreland is slowing things down. They've got 2 big boys coming up to set a ball screen. For number 10, he went to take a shot, a three-pointer at the elbow, and it's no good. Ceiling is pressing the ball down the court hard and fast.
And just couldn't quite get the shot off, but good try there by Seth Whetstone to get the ball deep to Shook.
I kind of think that might have been a foul on the shot, but they didn't call it, so I'm not a ref, so apparently there wasn't a foul.
We're going to take a short break, though, here between the quarters. We'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV as Rivas checks in the ball game to start the fourth. And now Katzoli to Kason Whetstone. Back to Katzoli. His three's up. No good, short.
Rebounded by number 30. Mooreland's taking it down the court hard and fast. 13's got it up top, waiting for his boys to set up. Looks like they've got all 3 of their big boys in. 33's going up for a shot, and he is fouled by Whetstone.
That's going to be his 4th of the ball game,
Oh,
so he's going to
man.
get checked out.
That's not good. We need him down there. 33 is going up to the line. He has got 1 point for the night, 1 foul. And that one was hard and off to the right. Looks like maybe he used his thumb a little bit. Who came in for?
Kelson Shook, number 10. He's going to check back in the ball game.
33 second shot was good. And Sealing's going to bring the ball down the court.
As Rivas going to walk it up, get it across half court. He's working right side, gets it to Kason Whetstone, right wing. Now back to Rivas at the logo, over to Shook, back to Rivas, now to Shook. Tries to get it to Rivas, tipped. Now Rivas inside to Cazzoli.
Oh, that should have been a foul, in my opinion.
His layup up and no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Bearcats.
Number 13's got it at the top of the key. They've got all 3 of their post players down low. Looks like they're going to maybe try to get it into the high post, but Sealing's got his steal, and he's...
Shook. Layup up and in, and he's got a chance for an and one.
Heck yeah.
As he hit the layup down low on the fast break.
He's got 10 points.
Good ball game so far by Shook.
That'll...
Coming back from football as his free throws up and no good.
That puts us up by 4. Mooreland is going to bring the ball down the court, kind of at a slow pace. It looks like Sealing's defense is a 1-2-2. 13 has it at the baseline, and they're looking to hit number 33 inside. He wasn't open for a shot, but he kicked it back out. 30's going to drive it in. Didn't see anything. He popped out to the baseline. 22 gets it low to 33, and he is fouled on his shot. Oh, boys. We cannot foul down low.
Collins.
It's on
gonna
Collins.
be his third.
Yeah, Collins has 3 fouls and no points. Boy, they're going to keep hammering it inside, and let's hope Sealing doesn't get in more foul trouble than what we are. 33's first shot's up and no good. The score's 24-28 with 6:20 left in the game. 13 checked out for Mooreland.
Wildcats kind of jump happy. They're still kind of jumping at every shot fake. They just need to kind of stay on the ground a little bit.
Swatting it flies. His second shot was up and good. So
Rivas gets it across half court now to Kason Whetstone right side. Back to Rivas.
Oh, drive
He's
baseline.
gonna drive baseline. Little floater up and no good. It's gonna be tipped out of bounds. Oh, they're gonna say off of the Wildcats.
Oh. Should we say our opinion? I'm really bad about telling my opinion, but it's Mooreland's ball. Got it up top, hit the high post, number 22. Nothing there. Passing it around the perimeter. 33 is at the high post. 30 kicks back door, nothing's there. 33 is in trouble. Kicks it to the top of the key, and oh, it's a good hustle play by Rivas. Jump ball.
It's going to stay with the Bearcats, but good jump ball there.
It's playing good defense.
The Bearcat going to check in the ball game. Not sure who checked in.
I'm not either.
Dalen McNabb going to check in the ball game for the Wildcats. Number 12. He checks in for Cazzoli.
It looks like McNabb's going to play down low. There's a little bit of a height difference down there, but we'll see how that works. 30's got the ball on the wing, passes it 10 on the baseline. They hit number 1 in the low block. It kind of looked like he took an extra step in there, but I guess not. Sealing comes down with the rebound.
It's going to be Kason Whetstone on the rebound, and Rivas going to get it across half court, gets Shook right wing, and now Rivas over to Kason Whetstone, left side about half court. Now Shook, bottom of the logo, sets up the offense.
It looks to me like Mooreland's kind of pulled back on their defense a little bit, not putting so much pressure out there.
Now Whetstone to Rivas, and Rivas' pass way high. And it's going to be a turnover by the Wildcats. It's going to go back to the Bearcats.
He knew he could jump that high. He just doesn't know why he didn't jump up there that high and catch it. Mooreland passed the ball out to the wing and hit the baseline. looking to hit the guy at the high post, and
That's going to be a backcourt.
it looked like it.
Oh, no, they're going to
they
call a
called-
Wildcat on a foul
Oh,
here.
no.
They're
They
going to get
did.
shook on the foul. I thought they were going to call the backcourt.
Yeah.
But they
Oh,
got
no.
shook for the foul.
Okay, so that's 3 fouls on him, and the third team foul.
Number 13 going to check back in the ball game for the Bearcats.
Scores.
So not so many bigs out there anymore for the Bearcats.
Yes, that's the advantage of ceiling. Scores 25-28 with 4:32 left in the fourth quarter. Number 1 drives hard and fast in the post and puts it up.
It's going to
And
be a jump ball, and it's going to go back to the Wildcats there. As Collins going to inbound. And Clark going to call another timeout here. We're going to take this one with him. We'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV as Rivas going to get it across half court. And he's going to get it to Kason Whetstone right side. He gets it over to Shook. Now Shook makes a dribble inside, tipped away and stolen.
Bearcats bring the ball down the
It's going
court.
to be stolen
quick.
back by the Wildcats as Kason Whetstone ends up with it. McNabb on the chase. And now Rivas going to walk it up the floor. He gets it across half court, gets it over to Shook.
Bearcats
Left
have
side.
they've changed their defense. We need to realize that. It's not going to be quite so easy.
As Rivas gets it over to Shook. His deep three's up. No good. It tipped around. Dalen McNabb comes down with it. As he's working inside. Now Rivas pull-up jumper mid-range short. Rebounded by the Bearcats.
Can you believe McNabb? He's one of the shorter boys down low, and he went in there and got that rebound amongst all those tall guys. 22's got the ball on the wing, takes a dribble in, kicks it out to 1 on the baseline. 13 goes up from the top, hits a 3. That'll tie the ball game up. With 3:15 left to go in the game, score is tied 28-28.
And it's going to be a full timeout here by Mooreland. Going to take this one with him. We'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV as the Wildcats have the ball here with 3:17 left, and the Bearcats going to get into a press here. As Collins going to inbound from the baseline. He gets it into Rivas. Now Rivas gets it tipped away, and Rivas spins out of it, and he's going to walk, so it's going to go back to the Bearcats here.
You know, we haven't seen a press all night by either team, so it's kind of going to be a game changer or a pace changer. Let's see which team handles it better. I really think to see that both teams are probably going to press. 30 is going to have the ball at the top of the key. He's dribbling, kicks it over to number 10, top. He's going to penetrate in, look for a layup, and no foul. Number 1 got his rebound and put it back up. Score is now 30-28. Moreland is pressing.
Back to Collins, now to Shook, and now Shook going to get it across half court, tries to rifle it in, stolen away. And number 30 gets it to number 1, back to 30.
30 drives in, kicks it to number 10 on the wing for a three-pointer, and it is not good.
Seth Whetstone going to slow it down after he got the rebound. Now Rivas going to get it across half court as he's going to drive all the way in, gets blocked on the way, and they're going to call a foul on the Wildcats here inside. We'll see who the foul's on. They're going to call Collins, so it's going to be his 4th.
That one was that could have went either way, I think. There were several Bearcats in there and several Wildcats in there, and you never know. It looks like the Bearcats are going to slow it down. They're up by 2 with 2:20 left to go in this ball game. Moreland's got it all spread out. Number 20's got it on the baseline. 22 did. 10's got it now at the top of the key. He's going to drive in, kick it back out to 22. Now it's at the wing. They hit 30 at the high post. He took one dribble in. They're scrambling for the rebound. Who's going to come down with it? And the Wildcats have the ball.
Now Whetstone going to bring it up the floor. Gets it to Rivas. Now Rivas walks it across half court. Now he's going to drive. Hits Shook. His 3's up. And in for the Combs Feed and Seed money ball there to put the Wildcats up 1 with 1:30 left.
Boy, that was a big shot. That was a really big shot. 13 passed the ball over to 10. Who's going to keep the ball at the top of the key? There's going to be a double ball screen. They're going to hit 1 on the inside, and there's going to be another foul.
Going to get Shook inside. That's going to be his 4th foul. And now the Bearcats going to be shooting a couple free throws.
Let's see. Number 1, he's a good shooter. He's got 5 for the night. Boy, we got to not foul anymore. They're going to the line an awful lot. Let's see if number 1 will make his first shot. And it rolls out. We're still up by 1 with 1:15 left. And second one's up and good. It's a tied ball game. And there's a timeout. See, looks like Sealing called that timeout.
Not sure if it was a full or a 30-second timeout.
It looks like it's a full.
It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take this one with him. We'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV. As the Wildcats and the Bearcats tied up 31-31 with 1:16 left here in the ball game. As Collins going to get it inbounded to Rivas. Now Rivas going to get trapped in the low corner, going to throw it away. And now the Bearcats layup up and in. And Collins going to foul out of this ball game. With
13 got the steal. He went up for a jump shot, made it. Now he's going to go to the line. Could be possibly a three-point play there. And we lost our senior. It's going to be crucial that if he misses this, that we get the rebound and get the ball actually down the court. We can't panic whenever they throw a press on us. 13 shot is up and good. It's a three-point game now. Get the ball in quick. Get your eyes up.
And they're going to call a foul here, a reach-in foul on the Bearcats.
Yeah, but that's their only second foul.
With 1:06 left, the Wildcats going to have to try to beat the press again.
It's going to be important that they actually get the ball in and pass away from the defense. They do get the ball in.
To Whetstone, his three's up.
Oh.
No good. And the ball's out on the floor, and number 10 is going to have it, and he's going to step out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
I was going to say he was
really
2 or 3 feet out of bounds.
I was afraid they were going to call a foul. I mean, because we were close.
And now Shook going to get it into Rivas, and now Rivas.
You know, we don't
have
to shoot a three. We don't have to shoot a three. I mean, there's still time. We could shoot a,
Now he gets it out to Whetstone, and now Whetstone drives in, layup up and no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Oh, they're going to call a charge?
No. Oh. Did they call a charge?
Oh, they are going to call a charge.
Oh, they did, in fact, call a charge. Did you see the charge?
Whetstone. I didn't even see him touch anybody.
I didn't. I really just do not see that. But, I'm trying to be neutral. Number 10 has it on the wing. 36 seconds left, and they intentionally fouled number 10. They did not call an intentional foul. But number 10 probably is not the one you probably don't want to foul. It looks like he's leading scoring tonight with 8 points. The score is 34-31 Mooreland with 34 seconds left in the game. First one's up, and it's good. Now, Sealing's going to want to get the ball down the court pretty fast. We've got to get some points. Second one's up, and it rolled in too. There's going to be a timeout called, a 30-second timeout called by Mooreland.
We'll take this one with them. We'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat TV as Rivas going to inbound for the Wildcats. As he gets it into Kason Whetstone, now over to Seth Whetstone. Now Whetstone going to take it across half court. Now he picks his dribble up. He's going to get it to Rivas. Now Rivas going to drive all the way in for a layup up and in.
Good.
So the Wildcats down 3 with 17 seconds left, 36-33. Timeout here by Clark.
You know, I'm wondering how many timeouts each coach has. That's something the boys need to know. That way they don't call a timeout and not have any left and possibly get a technical. Did you know that rule? Yeah, if your kid calls a timeout and you don't have any timeouts left, that's a technical. That can be a big mistake.
Looks like number 11, Landon King, and number 12, Dalen McNabb, going to check in the ball game for the Wildcats. Possibly just going into foul. We'll see.
You know, I can see that. See, who do they not need to foul? They don't need to foul number 10 or 30 or maybe number 1. I don't know. But time is of the essence here. Whatever we do, we've got to do it quick and get some points on the board.
.4 seconds left here in the ball game.
It's a barn burner, that's for sure.
As Mooreland going to inbound from the baseline.
Oh, looks like they're running a stack to get the ball in. They got it into number 10. Oh. And coach was hollering foul. So they foul number 3.
And that's going to be on Kason Whetstone, and that's going to be his third foul of the ball game. That's number 3 going to come up and shoot a couple free throws.
I don't know how many points number 3 has for the night.
I think he just checked in the ball game.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has any.
I don't know, but maybe they put him in because he's an excellent free throw shooter. Who knows? We'll see. He's getting ready to shoot his first. And the first one went in, so maybe he is their secret weapon.
As the 3 Wildcats check back in the ball game.
Scores 37-33 with 12.5 seconds left. Looks like number 5 for Mooreland's checking in. Blaze Overton. I think he's going in for the shooter, number 3. And it looks like that shot's up, and that is no good. Sealing's pushing it down the court really fast.
Gonna have to get a shot up quick.
Number 1 comes down with the rebound.
And it's gonna be another foul here with 0.8 seconds left. And number 10 is gonna go back to the line. So the Bearcats gonna win this one here, 37-33. Well, don't know if that's the final score or not. Number 10's at the free throw line, a good free throw shooter. We'll see if he adds a couple on the scoreboard.
I hate that it's come down to these final numbers. It sure doesn't reflect how hard they played, you know, and they hustled, had good attitudes, and for the first game for our boys, they did well. Number 10 made both of his free throws, and the score is 39-33. That'll probably wrap it up for the night.
And that shot up and no good for Shook. So that's going to be the final score, 39-33. And the Wildcats fall to the Bearcats. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, and I will see you guys Friday.